Hello ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to get every single achievement in LEGO Marvel Avengers, including DLC. We start off by jumping into the story, where we play through the first part of the second Avengers movie. I always thought you started at the beginning, but I guess not. In this mission, we fight our way into a Hydra facility. At this point, we were just learning the mechanics of the game, so this one took us a while. During the mission, we managed to fill up the True Avenger meter by collecting enough studs. This gave us our first trophy. And when we completed the mission, we got our second trophy. After that, for some reason, we cut back to the first Avengers movie where the Tesseract is unstable and Loki comes through. In this level, a very annoying trend begins. For some reason, this game has an obsession with forcing you to get inside a building or something just to fill in time. I mean literally, we have to do multiple puzzles to get inside our own base. Couldn't we just issue some keycards? Anyhow, we get inside and Loki comes through and then everyone breaks out in song?
Please put down the spear. No.
Loki brainwashes a bunch of people, but we escape the facility and then have a brief vehicle section, which was kind of fun. Completing the mission earned us another trophy. In the next mission, I shit you not, we have to find gym equipment as Captain America and Nick Fury. This game is such filler. After doing that, we play through a flashback of the first Captain America movie. We play as Bucky and Cap in a Hydra facility and then on the train. Also, on a side note, they picked a horrible voice actor for Bucky Barnes. The trophy for completing this mission was called Rail Hydra, so now I'm scared to think about what Captain America and Red Skull were really doing. Heading back to the Avengers movie, we have a level where we have to mop up oil and find air traffic control flags to get into the helicarrier. What am I even playing, bro? Once we do that, we go down to New York to find Loki, making everyone kneel to him. After a short boss battle, we defeat him and put him on the Quinjet before Thor comes and we have a little tussle with him. Completing that mission earned us the trophy Shakespeare in the Park. In the next mission, we take Loki to the helicarrier, and then we look for Phil Coulson's Captain America trading cards. I swear to God I'm not making this shit up. After that, Hawkeye, who has been brainwashed by Loki, comes and breaks Loki out of prison and blows up one of the engines. There was one section of this game where you have to run from the Hulk and oh my god, we died so many times. After that, we fix the engine and then have a short boss battle with Hawkeye. As per usual, we got a trophy for completing the mission. Next up, the Battle of New York, where Chitauri are invading through a space wormhole. We have a battle with Loki on Stark Tower before going down and saving a bunch of civilians in the streets. This game doesn't do the co-op very well in some sections. In one of them, the player has the boss fight with Loki and does everything while the other player just sits in a jet doing nothing. Luckily, I was player 1, so it was Mark doing all the suffering. During the mission, we go from Bruce Banner to the Hulk, earning a trophy. The battle is spread over 2 missions, so we finish this one for a trophy and then move on to the next. In the second mission during the battle, we take down this huge Chitauri thing before S.H.I.E.L.D. decides it's a good idea just to nuke the entirety of Manhattan. While the bomb is en route, we have a short battle with Loki. When the bomb is close, Iron Man intercepts and pushes it through the space wormhole and into the mothership, disabling all the Chitauri. After that, we go to Shawarma and get a trophy for completing the mission. After that, we move on to Age of Ultron, the second Avengers movie. We play as fan-favorite characters like Baron Strucker and Dr. List. We have to unlock doors so that Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver can get out. Truly riveting stuff indeed. Following that exciting adventure, we cut to Tony Stark and Bruce Banner trying to find Jarvis, an early model of ChatGPT. This is the most filler mission ever because we then have to set up the party at Avengers Tower. No, I'm not kidding, we have to make a smoothie machine. After that, Ultron, the main villain, gets pissed off and tries to kill us all. We stop him for now, but he is AI, so he just travels somewhere else on the internet, I guess. Completing the mission earned us a trophy. For the next mission, we pay a visit to Ultron and his new recruits, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, who are siblings. We have to do a few puzzles and then beat them both up. There's also a section where Scarlet Witch gives us all visions and it's terribly confusing. After that, the Hulk gets really mad and decides to terrorize the innocent people of Johannesburg. We get out the Hulkbuster and beat the shit out of him. As per usual, we get a trophy for completing the mission. After that, we go into hiding at Hawkeye's family farm. We're quickly put to work and begin doing household chores like chopping wood and fixing a tractor, a LEGO Avengers classic. Following that, we find out that Ultron is trying to build himself a new body out of vibranium. We track him to Korea. We're on a train and Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver decide to help us for some reason. We fight our way through the train before it crashes and we have to build a communications array to call in a helicopter to get us out. Completing the mission earned us a trophy. After that, we head to the made-up land Sokovia, which Ultron is planning to lift up in the air and then smash it into the rest of Earth. I mean, points for creativity? In this mission, we mainly just make our way through the elevated city and kill as many robots as we can. Completing the mission earned us our 13th trophy. For the final mission of the main story, S.H.I.E.L.D. sends in some transports to rescue civilians. We had to do a bunch of stuff to get these elevator doors open when they could have just walked out. Look at that, it's ridiculous. Finally, we have a long drawn out boss battle with Ultron, and we kill him, completing the main story and earning us a trophy. Also, Stan Lee can lift Thor's hammer. So in the game, there are 12 main story missions which follow the first 2 Avengers movies, 3 bonus side missions which are from various other Marvel movies, then 6 DLC missions also from other Marvel productions. We decided we wanted a break from story missions, so we went to replay all 12 main story missions in free play while getting all collectibles. I thought this would be really boring, but with a great guide we whizzed through them and it was actually quite fun. While doing it, we got 2 trophies completely accidentally. One for having both players play as Vision, and one for teaming up as Nick Fury and Quicksilver. By the way, this has already taken us over 20 hours, so I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe. After finishing all 12 of the main story levels in free play, we went and did the 3 side missions. The first one we did was from Captain America the Winter Soldier, one of my favorite Marvel movies. Unfortunately, the mission was pretty bland. For the first section, you sneak onto the boat from the start of the movie. After that, you fight the Winter Soldier on the bridge, and finally, you take down the helicarriers and have a boss fight with Bucky. Completing it earned us a trophy. Following that, we played through a mission from Iron Man 3. This one was slightly more fun. We begin in Tony Stark's Malibu condo, where the Mandarin is attacking us. All we have to do is build some cannons to destroy their helicopters. After that, we play as Tony and the kid Harley, and we have to defeat this lady that blows up before skipping to the movie's finale, where we defeat Aldrich Killian, the main villain. Completing it earned us the trophy Ready, Aim, Fire. Finally, we played through a mission from Thor: The Dark World. They did a really great job of making the mission feel like the movie, because just like the movie, it's boring as shit. The things I'll do for a trophy. After that, we had to go back and play through the 3 missions again, collecting all minikits, red bricks, character tokens, and Stanley's in Peril. Doing this got me the trophies for getting all 150 minikits and all red brick extras. After that, we have to go into the open world and collect all the collectibles there. That took over 10 hours and only got us 1 trophy, but whatever. There's a trophy. I'll do it myself.
Let's go.
During that, we stopped 10 random crimes in Manhattan for another trophy. We also drove a certain car as Agent Coulson, which is a reference to the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show, for a trophy. The rest of the trophies in the base game are an absolute cakewalk. I'm not going to go over them all because they're super repetitive. Most of them were just simple things like play as 3 certain characters in one setting. Anyhow, we got all of those in about half an hour, bringing us to 40 out of 70 trophies. That's the base game done. Now it's time for the DLC trophies. There are 6 DLC packs in the game, with each containing 5 trophies. Each one has a trophy for completing the level in the DLC, getting True Avenger status in the level, and getting all 10 minikits in the level. The other 2 trophies are miscellaneous, but usually require you to do something like defeat 20 enemies as a certain character or play as a certain pair of characters. First up was the Masters of Evil DLC, a DLC based on an old comic from the 60s. This mission was pretty boring and it was really annoying because we had to play it 3 times because of some screw-ups. Completing it with True Avenger status and all 10 minikits earned me 3 trophies. For the other 2 trophies, I had to defeat 20 enemies as the Black Knight character and play as 2 specific characters in the Asgard hub world. Next up is the Captain Marvel DLC. This mission was super boring, but we fully completed it, earning 3 trophies. For the miscellaneous trophies, we had to have 2 specific characters in the same party, and we also had to drive the Captain Marvel Skycycle as Captain Marvel in the Manhattan hub area. The next DLC mission was Black Panther. It was again incredibly boring. As per usual, we got 3 achievements for getting all minikits and True Avenger. We also killed 20 enemies as Killmonger and piloted the Black Panther Skycycle. After this, disaster struck. We did the next 3 missions getting the trophies, but the 2.5 hours of footage corrupted. Since I have no footage, I'll just whiz through the trophies. For the Doctor Strange DLC, we fully completed the level before playing as 2 specific characters and freezing someone as Loki. Doing that earned me 5 trophies. The Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. DLC was basically the same, only with different miscellaneous trophies. We did them all, earning another 5 trophies. The last DLC on the list was the Ant-Man movie DLC. As per usual, we completed the mission fully, earning 3 trophies. Now, I do actually have the footage for the last 2 trophies. First, we played as Ant-Man and the Wasp for the second to last trophy. Then, for the final trophy, we had to ride an ant as Ant-Man.
Boom.
Did it! There's the trophy.
Yeah.
There's the platinum. Lego Avengers. Oh, that was actually really painful.
Through the pain and suffering and the schedules not lining up because we're on opposite sides of the world, so this taking like a month.
There is the platinum for Lego Marvel Avengers. The trophy guide said the base game would take 40 hours, but we completed the base game and all the DLC trophies in under 35. Now that's efficiency. Anyhow, I'd highly recommend this video where I platinumed the Lego Ninjago game.